Hello, welcome back to my channel. I finally got a ring light, so this should go a lot easier. Today I'm going to be trying out the Touche Éclat Le Tient from Yves Saint Laurent. It says it is an awakening foundation with weightless radiance and flawless coverage, an SPF of 22, and this is a free sample that I received off of an Instagram promotion. So the company itself has not sent me this sample, so I can give you an honest review of how it goes. Now I'm going to try it with the Beauty Blender, which I finally purchased. I've never owned one of these before in my entire life, and this is what happens when you're an old lady like myself trying out you know, the newfangled things. We used to just call these sponges, and they were shaped like a wedge or whatever. Let's see if I can get the sample opened, but I've mixed it up, so it should be nice and mixed. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit on my hand. I'm going to apply a brush on one side and this on another side. Now, this is kind of like a bit runny, I think, in comparison to my other foundations. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to put some here, and kind of just blend it in that way. I like a light coverage, and this is a damp beauty blender, and maybe it's too damp. I don't even know if you're supposed to dampen beauty blenders, but you know, I'll talk about back in my day. Back in my day, we would always dampen the sponges so that they don't soak up all of the foundation. Yeah, this stuff is really runny. I think it would run down my hand if it could. And I'm not seeing a lot of coverage here. I'll try it in different lights. We apply some more. Maybe this is just better applied with a brush. But seeing as how I don't like a full coverage, and I like to not look like I'm wearing I like to look like I'm wearing nothing, rather than wearing tons and tons of makeup and having to cover up all my flaws only to like bring out color again. I just like to have a nice, beautiful, even tone. And I don't know if you can even see any difference right now other than going right down the middle here. I'll have to check this out in a mirror because I'm just using my phone right now. So it's still quite runny. You can just kind of see it. It's just really runny on my hand. It's quite loose. It's not a very thick foundation. It just spills out everywhere. All right, I'm going to be putting lots on this side, and we should see lots of coverage. Now, I don't even know if this is my color. They didn't have all of the colors in. I have a bug bite here because I do mushroom hunting. So let's see if it covers my bug bite. But what I really want it to do is just kind of cover up my flaws. Cover up the redness that my skin has. So my skin has a lot of redness. I've been tested for lupus. It might be lupus. Who knows? So this, I think, is definitely better applied to the brush if you want to get a more full coverage. I think that Beauty Blender just soaked everything up, even though it was damp. This stuff smells like foundation. I'm not used to things that kind of have a perfume, but this definitely has a scent to it, which I'm not sure I'm a fan of, actually. I gotta put more over here because I just feel like this wasn't covered enough the first time. So yeah, I feel like I'm using a lot of this, and that I would have to use a lot of it in order for me to get a good coverage. But I would definitely say use the brush, and you can see there my bug bite is not really covered. I would have to go back with something else to cover that up, I think. But considering this might not be perfect color for me, it might be a little bit too light for my skin. I am seeing a nice, I'm probably doing this all wrong. I think you're supposed to hold this at the end and then, you know, do that. I'm going to look in the mirror now and see how this goes. Also, this ring light is really bright, so I'm going to go ahead and change it a bit and turn it to a different tone. So this is more blue light. I think that the makeup looks nice in blue light. And this is a warmer light that makes me look like I'm yellow. Looking in the mirror, I would say that this is a full coverage foundation, except that it doesn't really cover flaws very well, but no, maybe medium coverage. I can still see my red skin underneath. But my skin does look soft to me. It does look soft. It doesn't look like you can see all of my pores, which is a really good thing. I don't like having my pores be visible. But it's not covering things like this, so you'd have to go back over that with some concealer. Let's see about my fine lines. Oh, I'd say with fine lines, and I do have some underneath my eyes here, you definitely want to use the brush to fill in those fine lines. I think with over here with the Beauty Blender. Well, the Beauty Blender side looks a bit better under the eyes. I don't know if you could see my wrinkles more over here than you can over here. Who knows though, but as far as this goes, I much prefer my other regular foundation, which is by Cover FX. I like Cover FX's foundation a lot, and I'm not paid to say that. But this is just a free sample. It does smell expensive, so if you like smells, the Yves Saint Laurent makeup is good. In that way, you have a bit of a fragrance, I guess. Coverage is okay. I can still see scars here. I think I would get better coverage with a different foundation, but if you like something that is medium to light, this might be a good foundation for you. So again, this was from Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat, le tient, éclat sans matière, weightless coverage, flawless coverage, weightless radiance. I'd say my skin does look radiant. It's good for radiance, but coverage maybe not so much. So yeah, I'll use it again, but maybe not on a night out. Maybe a quick thing if I'm putting it on my face. That's my review.